scrubbed as just extras. So then the Fazbear Kids Club fan wiki has to list them as under trivia.
Oh yeah, Bis, I bought 5 different racing games today because of sales. A couple of them were like less than $1, nice. So let me go see what they were again. Okay, so I got Sushi versus Burger Race on the Switch. That was the most expensive one at $10 or $9, and that one is like stinky garbage. I was really disappointed with it because it's just it has some improvements over Burger Race, so I'd say it's the better game, but it also has a lot of the exact same flaws and like the gameplay and everything, where like you can't defend yourself, so you just get fucked up the ass constantly. And it has a new problem because they introduced drafting, and it has really narrow tracks a lot of the time. So all the opponents just get into a conga line where they're all just drafting off of each other, and if you don't get in on it, then they just go away and you can't catch up. They're like, it's like a formation of ducks, you know, where they draft off of each other. Yeah, they just go down the track away from you, and it was really frustrating. On the other hand, Parking Garage Rally Circuit was fucking amazing. New favorite racing game. Top 10 racing games I've ever played. The drifting is amazing. I bought Gear Club Unlimited 2, which is by the developers who are currently making Garfield Kart 2. So I had to try that out.
Also,
that one was $3, and then I got Rock and Rush Battle Racing, which was a suggestion from Ruby. That was 75 cents. And then I got Gas Guzzlers Combat Carnage, which I think was like 99 cents. Ease.
Hey, Elena.
That one's like a Blur style game, but it's sort of more like rustic themed.
I want you to show.
Yes.
Elena, I have two
two
images for you to show. This is the first one. There's context.
Okay, who is this?
Okay, so this is... Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Was this the one which had the fucking Daniel Lloyd Webber involved?
Where did it go? Come back, Pizza Tower.
Oh my... Okay, so this might be Andrew Lloyd Webber, right? Who's the guy who made Cats, the musical, right?
Images,
I think that's him. This is from a project, this is from the time when he was trying to get like a Thomas the Tank Engine animated series off the ground. This was before like the model series. This is back in the era where they hadn't invented color yet, right? But he's making like they were making like a cartoon pilot. They wanted to sell it to the Americans. They didn't bite, right? We have gotten... So before, the only images we had of it were just the ones in this image here, like, you know, crop it and, like, you know, correction for the perspective, right? Recently, a new image of this animated pilot has surfaced, and to me, it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It has such an energy. Can you please show this screenshot?
Okay. Yeah, if Fazbear Kids Club starts doing really well, I will just sit down and just dedicate myself to like making models for you, making background models and stuff. It'll just be the thing that I do now, and like promo artwork and like, you know, whatever.
You should become an art sub. Look at their fucking face.
The fucking that one, he's so done with life.
I love
That's the expression of all time.
Tag yourself. I kind of want to post this on top where it'd be like, me and who? Okay, I just wanted to show because I just thought it's a little funny. And also, I need to insert my interest into everything I do.
Thank
You're welcome,
you.
by the way.
So you've been looking.
Oh,
you've been looking
Pizza
forward
Tower.
to
I love
the
this
Pizza
game.
Tower. I know.
Yeah, hell yeah! Pizza Tower's fucking great. I have become a Pizza Tower believer.
I had to get shafted for a bit because I was obsessed with Deltarune. We had to do Deltarune first.
Peppino will never forgive
I'm
you.
sorry, Deltarune was more important to me than Pizza Tower. I love Deltarune.
Wow, I mean it would be.
What'd you say?
Too, to be fair. I mean it would be serious, to be honest. How far in were you anyway?
Floor 4.
Oh well, we were quite far in when. You know, we fell off the face of the earth.
Speaking of Deltarune, we still need to do... well, it's not going to be live, but we need to figure out a time where we can get together and do the 3rd secret boss.
Oh yeah, we need to get together and do the 3rd secret boss.
Even Ruby wants in on the Fazbear Kids Club. Just do voice actor work for you.
I can do voices. They're not good. I don't know.
I'm not the best at doing voices. I pretty much just have my own voice, and then I can like pronounce things funny. No, I don't want to. I do not want to fight the noise again.
Can I be real for a second?
Get me the fuck out of here. Yes.
Can I be real for a second? I feel I hate saying this, right? But I feel like if I started doing voice stuff, right? I would end up turning into like. I would end up becoming like the internet's Justin Roiland. Like I feel like I can only do things that are bisoids, right? I don't have the range. That was the thing I wasn't
supposed to kill.
No! You piece of shit!
I forgot.
Fuck you!
It's been so long.
I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you again. No, go back. We're making a save file. We're going from the beginning.
I didn't remember. I knew this would happen too.
Oh, you've locked yourself out of any ending. The game will delete your computer if you try and beat it now.
Remember last time I streamed this? I was like, I'm not going to remember that. It's going to die next time. Because I'm going to forget.
Are you just like, what's wrong with you? You just see like a little guy, you're like, fucking kill him!
That's what you do! This isn't like Undertale.
Toby Fox is ashamed at you.
Toby Fox is shitting in his grave right now.
I'm telling him, like, it's gonna be really awkward when you die and you have to be buried in that.
Could you imagine? I was like, could you imagine having like a grave site picked out, and occasionally you go there and shit in it?
I'm just imagining the inevitable awkward day when a small, tiny white casket with a picture of a fluffy dog on it has to be submerged in a lake of diarrhea.
Oh, this is what he wanted. Nobody knows why.
Well, it was in the
will.
will.
We were fighting this boss. We were on a boss fight. That's alright. We were on this weird fucking.
This is a bad time to opt out.
Peppino versus Peppino.
Wait. Does it show the face of the boss until like? Wait, I think it only shows the face of the boss if you've beaten them, right? Or am I wrong?
No.
You sure we didn't beat this fucker?
Absolutely did not. Because the door out of this area is locked, and you need to beat the boss to unlock it.
Oh, okay. I mean, how would you feel if? How would you feel if I made more of these of you? How would that make you feel? You wouldn't want the Elaine Nunculus?
Unless you keep it in a constant state of euphoria.
I like... I like how the fucking, like, in the restaurant you're in is called Peppino's Pizza 2. They made a sequel to the restaurant. Wait, hold on!
Sister location.
Wait, no! Is that a Sonic reference? Oh, I was gonna say it's a Sonic reference. Because you remember in SA2, in City Escape, there's the signs for Pizza Sonic 2. I think running up the walls.
I realized that a little bit late. Oh, it's just like, oh, that's just like the Grey Guardian.
It's like the oh yeah, you said that the first time.
See, it doesn't pop up with like a rank or anything, so I definitely didn't beat it.
Oh.
The face is always there.
Okay, the face is always there. Never mind. I'm just a dum-dum. But yeah, what a day at work, honestly. I like, so you know how I'm supposed to finish at 11, right?
Oh.
midnight. Yeah, it wasn't a good one. Because the problem there's like some very dangerous fuckers are turning up tomorrow, right? And we can't afford to have them see an ant.
So I guess I can't be there.
Or a nut.
I'm kind of like if an ant was a nut. I got new clothes.
But what was I saying? So basically, that's context, right? Number one, I needed everything to be perfect when I left, right? Number two, that involved also doing some extra jobs I wouldn't normally do. Number three, there was a big rush at 10 o'clock for some fucking reason!
Oops.
So I ended up having to redo a load of stuff.
Why is he fucked up like this? Why is Peppino 2, the sequel to Peppino, so fucked up?
Because there's not supposed to be sequels to people. I don't know, maybe there's a Peppino Zero out somewhere that's just like a nice guy.
So maybe like
this
Peppino is like a fucked up Peppino as well. So it makes sense, he's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, he's a scrunkly man!
Yeah, so Slash and I last night watched the movie American Graffiti. Which is a non-Star Wars George Lucas movie. Around the same time that Star Wars is from, which is kind of funny.
It's actually more recent than
Anyway, it was really funny because there was this running thing.
There wasn't.
Where so there's this one guy, there's this one character, he's kind of like the tough guy character, right? He's got like a hot rod, and he's always got like a cigarette pack on his sleeve, you know, that kind of like greaser type of character. Or like the movie takes place in 1962, so it's that kind of vibes. Anyway, first you have this one character who's like, she's like, if I had a boyfriend, I'd get him to pound you. So it's like, he'd pound you. So first there's that. Then he gets stopped by a police officer who says he wants to catch him in the act street racing, right? So he's like, I want to catch you in the act. And then you're gonna get nailed but good. So I was like, oh, he's gonna nail him in the butt good after he caught him in the act. And then he goes by this like the new tough guy in town. He's got this like fancy car. Who he really wants to street race him, right? And he's like, I'm gonna blow your ass right off the road. So first he's getting pounded, then he's getting nailed in the butt good after being caught in the act, and then he's gonna blow his ass. This is all in the course of one night. This is a busy night for this guy.
I would love to make a movie like that, right? Okay, make a movie that's like ostensibly tried to be serious, but there's like a thing you could misread as an innuendo in every scene, right? But then those are the titles of the chapters on the DVD. Okay. I've heard about American
It's like
Graffiti,
the prototype.
So I've like, because it's
like
come
the
up a lot
prototype
in
to Happy Days. It's got Ron Howard in it and everything. Also, we were realizing...
I shouldn't have
the
Hal
other tough
Ronald
guy,
in it.
the one who's gonna blow his ass, was played by Harrison Ford. So I was just realizing that just like every George Lucas movie had Harrison Ford in it, because George Lucas, like, he did you know, he did Star Wars, of course, that famously has Harrison Ford. He did Indiana Jones, that's got Harrison Ford. American Graffiti, that's got Harrison Ford. It's always George Lucas and Harrison Ford.
Oh my god, the way the frame you paused on was incredible. You missed it, but it looked like fucked up Peppino was whispering into Peppino's ear.
I do like one of the things I like about American Graffiti is that it's not like a clean depiction of the 1950s / early 60s. You know, it like like people like swear and stuff like that, you know. It's not like clean and idealistic, you know. I appreciate that it's sort of like of course it's still like it's a bit of a comedy movie still, right? So like it's still like lighthearted in its tone and a bit silly. Also, well, that said, it's really funny. So the movie takes place in 1962, right? At the end of the movie, it, like, you know, some movies, especially back then, would do like a little ending sequence where it like tells you about like what the characters did like later in their life. And then so that tough guy character I was talking about, right? It's like he was killed by a drunk driver in 1964. And I was like, what? And then the next guy, the nerd
sad.
character, is like, he went missing in action in 1965. I was like, what? And then the other two main characters is like, oh, he went off to become like an insurance salesman, and this one became a writer. But the first two, it's like they died like 3 years after the movie takes place. Like, way to leave it.
I feel like that's just life, though, right?
And then to add on to that, like upbeat, like Beach Boys music starts playing right after that. Like, wouldn't it be nice? I don't think it was that song, but you know, it's just like you just leave me with this fucking gut punch, and then it's like, dude, what do you do? It's like, okay.
Jonard went on to finally inherit the family business. Rachontal bought that dog. Dave became an accountant. Bill's dead. What did it be nice if we were older? Toby Fox was buried in his own shit as
what a fucking stream.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Anyway, you know, you should probably just like parry stuff.
I'm just trying
It'd probably
to
be
earlier.
helpful.
It didn't help. You gotta have more. You gotta have more
just press the
skill
button before
than
they hit you.
To pull any of that off.
I think you're just psyching yourself out. I think you're a lot stronger than you think you are. Well, it's worth noting you don't move when you're parrying, so they have to like move into you.
I guess that's parrying. I guess those are parries.
Ooh, look at those! Look at parry!
Just felt like cheating.
Oh, Lena's the Lena's the parry queen, 2000 and queen.
Oh yeah, last night I watched a couple of videos on YouTube about somebody doing like a total conversion resource pack for Minecraft. Where they're making like a new like dimension basically. So like changing all of the world gen and everything. It's called the Frost Pale because it's like it's focused on like ice. So it's like a frozen world. So like instead of like stone and bedrock, you have ice and packed ice.
Yeah.
And it's like focused on like changing cool. Like how progression works in the game. So like, especially making it so that it's harder to like get to like stone tools. Like there's longer distance between going from wood to stone to iron and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And like resources that are usually common are now more rare and stuff like that. You think that sounds interesting? And they changed
maybe.
Like they've changed what types of mobs are common. They said like now instead of like cows and sheep, it's primarily wolves and goats.
Interesting.
Like you get food from goats and you get leather and stuff from wolves. And there's a lot more illagers. And the video I just watched, they were making like a whole elaborate structure that can spawn. It's like a whole like illager like fort basically.
Yeah.
And it has like an underground like sewer part that you have to go through to get into the upper area. And like there's a bunch of witches in there and stuff like that. And they made like a new type of like chest that is like renewable, so that it's worth your time to like come back and challenge the fort over and over again, because there will be new loot in the chests after a while. What do you think of that?
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Also, can I just make a quick heads up? I think in the head throwing section, you keep attacking at points where they're not
I noticed
vulnerable.
that after I already go in for another attack, basically.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's interesting. Do they keep hungering though?
Oh.
Do they keep hungering though?
Sorry. Well, because it's just a resource pack, so they can't really change that type of stuff.
I know. I'm just being sassy. I fucking hate hunger. Just such a shit fucking mechanic. Like, people give weapon durability a bad time. Weapon durability is worth like 10 hunger.
Did you see the stuff that Callie and I were discussing last night about people going apeshit over Mario Kart World?
Yeah.
And I really think those people make up less of the audience than they think they do, because whenever I play online, nobody has any qualms picking the intermission tracks.
I think it's really funny because like his thing is like they're like complaining that I think Nintendo will probably end up adding like a free lap mode or something eventually, right, online. But like the fact that like certain people were just picking random every single fucking time.
In fact, they were saying like you should do that out of like you shouldn't pick the other ones out of courtesy. Like you're being mean and nasty and awful if you like you're being unsportsmanlike if you pick the intermission tracks. And it's like why?
This fucking reminds me of. This reminds me. Arrow went to like a Magic the Gathering event recently, right? And there was like an official tournament, right? And it had some kind of like, I don't know if it was like a, like, I can't remember now if it was just like a weird, it was like some sort of weird system, right? It was like some sort of like a gimmick attached where it was like, I'm not a Magic the Gathering expert, but like you go to places, I guess, or something in game.
I see.
Point is that it's like some sort of system that like requires people to like adapt how they play on the fly, right? And it was the exact same fucking thing. It was an official tournament, and these were the official rules. But there was just this subset of people who were like, well, yeah, but we're not actually going to play into the mechanic, right? You're not going to take advantage of the system, right?
Yeah, it's still
like you're not going to do it just because
I don't know why people wanted them to even make a new Mario Kart if they wanted it to be exactly the same. Like, what's the point of having a new one?
I don't want to have to charge my... Wait, hold on. I was gonna like do the fucking I don't want to charge my old console joke, but
yeah, you don't have to charge your old console.
You will literally have back. You could just play Mario Kart 8.
Well, and that's what they're doing. They're doing that out of quote-unquote protest against Mario Kart World. They're just going back to Mario Kart 8. And it's like, okay, good riddance.
Well, like, yeah.
Okay, fine.
It's like the servers are still up. It is still a service that you are getting through paying for Nintendo Switch Online. Use it. This is worse than when Sonic 4 came out, and Sonic fans were like, to protest this, we need to buy Sonic 1 again. Because number one, most of them already have Sonic 1 on Wii anyway.
Because it's also telling me that apparently these people don't like the new mechanics either, like the jumping and parkour and stuff. In fact, she saw some people saying that they hope that Nintendo removes that stuff. Like, apparently they were back at launch. Apparently people are like, they're upset that drifting has been like de-emphasized. Like, that's one of the reasons they don't like the intermissions, is because there's not a lot of opportunities to drift. And they're like, oh, somebody could just get a gold mushroom and just zoom past, and now they're in first. It's like, that's Mario Kart, baby! In fact, I really like the intermissions for the really intense like back and forth that they have. Because they're pretty long races, and a lot can happen in the meantime, you know? So it's always exciting, you know? For me, it's like, it's really exciting. I like that every race turns out different, you know? That keeps it engaging to me. I don't want to just be sweating and trying to get like, I'm always trying to get first, right? But like, there's so many racers now, it doesn't feel so bad when you don't get first place. Because it's like, oh, I was like up in the front, you know? Like, I don't know, I just don't understand this approach to anything, you know? I'm very tempted to make a video just ranting about this, honestly.
Please do.
Like, soon I might do, especially since you're getting your Switch 2 now, alright? I'm thinking maybe, like, Saturday or Sunday, we could play together.
My Switch...
And I can just rant about this, and then I can cut it into a video on the FlutterBug Auto.
I fucking hate my life. I'm watching... Oh, Callie has just put one of those fucking videos in, like, in the group chat.
Let me see.
They just have a bit where they just zoom in on the mini-map of somebody going through an intermission course, and the fact that it's a straight line, and they're just, like, such skill.
There's a lot
it's
going
like, yes,
on.
If you crop the screen...
In that straight line.
If you crop the screen to just the mini-map, there isn't much going on,
because there's all the traffic, and there's, you know, people using items and shit, and there's, like, different paths. Like, there's stuff on the sides and everything, and, like, you can be, like, jumping over cars, or going on rails, or, like... There's always, like, a million things going on.
It is really funny, because it is just that thing where it's, like, you end up with people who just, like... They decide what something's about, and then it can't be about anything else. Because I keep going back to this, but like Arrow's favorite Overwatch character got completely like revamped in a way that basically ruined her, right? And the main thing people complained about was that like their main weapon would like would fire a beam at somebody that would like lock on, right? And the beam would slightly slow them down and like slowly chip away at their health, right? And it would like increase gradually. It was like exponential. And the only way to get away from it was to get out of range of the beam because it's like lassoed onto them, right? That sounds like an interesting weapon, doesn't it?
Being somebody who likes to see video games do new things are always going to be baffled by people who want to see them be the same all the time.
Yeah. But you know what people's issue with that gun was? There was no skill in using it. Because you didn't have to aim. Never mind the fact they had a short range, or the fact that you had to, like, ambush somebody with it to get on. Never mind the fact that the counterplay is just trying to get out of range.
It's so...
No! It is no skill, because you don't have to use your mouse. Because pointing mouse at things is what shoots are about.
It's so funny to have these opinions on Mario Kart.
That's the game.
Which is a game that is famously RNG dependent in the first place. Being like, oh, it's not about skill, it's just about the RNG. It always was mostly about the RNG, unless you're doing time trials. Which, you know, people do. People do, obviously, do competitive time trials. But when people, like, do, like, the online...
I think it's really fucking funny that, like...
competition, there's always been a lot of RNG. And obviously there's skill involved, too. But there's obviously skill involved in Mario Kart World as well. So what a stupid argument. It's just different skills.
I think
they don't like that their skills from Mario Kart 8 don't one-to-one translate over to this game.
Yeah.
That's so
I think
stupid,
one thing that's really
because
funny
I was like,
is that,
oh,
like,
people are gonna love this because people love doing wacky strategies in Mario Kart, and there's gonna be so much more room for those here. And they're like, how come my strategies in this game have to be different? And it's just like, well, I thought that was what people were gonna have fun with. That we were gonna have fun making new strategies. That's what I've been having fun with.
Yeah. I think it's really funny that with most games, people get angry if there isn't a checkpoint every 2 seconds. Because they're like, why should I have to replay any section of any stage for any amount of time? I've already played this once. But then Mario Kart fans are like, what do you mean I don't have to drive the same track 3 times in a row?
Routes? What do you mean the game effectively has 210 different tracks? It should have 3. And I should hate all of them. There's just too much shit on the screen, Biss. I can't do this.
Honestly, Elena, during this phase, I just stood still and just parried everything. I just stood still. Because the problem is you run everywhere, right?
So you're telling me I should just...
No, I don't think you understand. Running... No, I'm saying that you should, like, be more comfortable with walking, right? Because the thing is with running, right, is that it's like... Peppino is a fat man. And he can't just... if you start running, he can't just stop, okay? Especially if he's in the air. So you're better off, I think. Run if you need to get to something quickly, right? Or, you know, even then dashing is available, right? Just if you're just trying to dodge a load of stuff, right? Don't dash. Wait, no. I mean, dash is the grab thing, not running. Just do normal ass movements if you're trying to avoid attacks.
I want to go up the wall.
Don't go up the fucking wall. Okay, go up. Okay, sometimes going up the wall is useful, right? You just do it a lot of the time. You just like want to figure out the screen.
No, parrying sucks. I don't understand.
Earlier on, you said it was like cheating.
Well, because in that one situation, it was like parrying everything, and most of the time, it parries nothing. So I don't know how it works.
Also, oh, I will be honest. I think in this phase, the guy's effectively doing a command grab, so that wouldn't really work anyway. Because like he's not like just attacking; he's grabbing you and then attacking you. You know. And in like video game convention, it's like that's the thing that messes up parrying and shielding. You know. Because you can't block somebody holding you.
I just wasted all my health.
Okay, that's just... Well, that's just a skill issue.
Well, just leave me alone and let me play
what do you think I mean?
Playing it then.
Okay, I'm sorry for trying to help.
If I can't make it work this way, I'm not making it work any other way.
Okay, everybody. I am resigned to whatever happens.
Wish that one pizza tower person would show up again. They were great.
Yeah, they were fucking lovely.
Nothing compares.
What the fuck? I just saw a picture of a triangular donut.
It got marked as inappropriate on Tumblr. Wait, whatever their automated system is.
That's what Link's butthole looks like.
People are using it as profile
and Zelda and
pictures?
Ganon's, but, you know.
God.
I'm using FKC.
Fazbear Kids Club.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yo, what's up, Sasha?
Well, I'm glad I met you before you became famous. Don't forget me when you're famous.
I think this. I love that celebrity Sasha is like
She's
the new
going,
Sasha
who are you?
meme.
Who are you? Like Invader Zim. Who are you? Oh my god. Someday we'll find.
Like I think this bit especially is just
this boss.
Well, like look, like this. The problem is that you would jump right, and you were in the air in a run state right, with an arc that was always gonna land in that spot because at that point, unless you interrupt the action, there's no way of not landing there, right? And then that's where the guy moves to, right? It's like you can't. You overcommit because you're always running.
I gotta go fast so that I can get out of the way. If I go any slower than that, I'll never get
Elena,
out of the way.
Elena, you are
what
the stupidest person
Shut the fuck up. I'm smart and you know it.
I just like, is this how? Is it? Like, I don't know. Like, could you imagine trying to play Deltarune, but the heart moves like 4 times faster? Do you think you dodge everything fine?
Oh yeah, so you know how the dev of Parking Garage Rally Circuit
Yeah.
was at my stream earlier? I started talking about, or because it's made in Godot, right? So I was like, I've been trying to make a racing game in Godot, but I couldn't figure out wall collisions, you know? So I was explaining a little bit about what I was making.
Yeah.
And I was like, obviously it's possible to make a good racing game in Godot, because this exists, right? And they were like, oh yeah, I stream game dev every once in a while. You can come over and ask some questions, and I might be able to help you out with that. Does that sound great?
Oh, nice. That does sound lovely.
Maybe I can make some game dev connections, finally. I'm very isolated in terms of the stuff that I make. I don't really know anybody else who does stuff that I do.
Yeah, I used to be part of like a big game dev community at one point.
I mean, or at least the people.
Since it's like,
yeah, I was gonna say the other people that I know that do the stuff that I do are small like me, so or don't have any connection.
Are little ants.
And we're all little ants and like nuts.
Whittle antkins! Whittle antkins!
I wish he wouldn't send out his spiky nuts. I don't like his spiky nuts.
I was trying to explain to a coworker recently that we find ant funny, right? And they just couldn't get it. Yeah, that's the thing, is to me that's inherently hilarious, but like,
you know, usually there's many ants. The concept of a ant is funny.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like a single ant is deficient.
It's like the other day it was really windy outside, and so I just saw one single ant get picked up by the wind and like blown across the yard.
I think that's the same reason I also find a nut funny.
What nut?
It's because like, you'll have a bag of nuts, right? You'll have a bowl of nuts, but you never just see
similarly
a nut.
funny is 16
Nobody's like, I'll have
ant
8
roast.
nuts. The ant roasts. I tried to explain the ant roasts thing to the same guy, and I don't think he really appreciated the humor of that either.
Oh.
He's a nice lad, but like not I think his sense of humor is too reasonable.
Hold on. I'm
gonna put something
on the stream that is him.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay. I can wait.
This is your coworker.
Ding, 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 ding,
oh fuck. Why did it have all that shit on it?
Oh, what's the shit?
The fuck was that?
Sensible chuckle.
Yeah, this is your coworker. He only has sensible chuckles.
Yeah. He's a bit of a weird guy. He fucking goes to the gym at like 2 in the morning.
You're proud of me? I've like slowed down.
I'm very proud of you. I also wish you had bit my head off when I just tried to give you advice, but whatever.
Shit in your own grave.
Elena, be tolerant of my preferences.
Opie Bucks is shitting in his grave.
I feel like the fact that he's a dog makes it much more believable.
I've seen too many
pictures
a dog of real life
do.
Toby Fox at this point. I keep forgetting that that's his little dog, Sona. I now am more likely to think of the picture of him in the shower foam. Oh, he's a dog, and that's his human Sona.
That's kind of sad. That's his human Sona.
Right.
Okay. Oh, you've got like half HP in this. You.
Accidentally parried when I meant to do the dash attack thing.
That's funny.
It's funny, but it'll eventually get me killed.
Oh. Oh my god, I never noticed how fucked up the background gets at this point. Don't look at it, it'll distract you.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
Time to get fucking.
You're making progress. For its worth, this one completely destroyed my ass.
It blew your ass.
My grave was half full by the end of this.
They're gonna blow your ass off the side of the road. Right off the side of the road. I like that because it just sounds like he's gonna do that to him just like on like the sidewalk or whatever, you know? He's like right off the side of the road. Also,
do you think George Lucas intended for this?
Also, this movie depicts like a cultural thing that like doesn't exist anymore, which is where like teenagers would just like go cruising down like the main street of the road or of the town, the main street of the town, and like they'd like talk to each other out of their cars, and like they'd like switch cars, like who they were riding with, like all the time and stuff like that. And it's like they just don't do that anymore.
This isn't fucking real. That doesn't sound like a thing that ever really happened. I think that's just one of the fucking fantasias of Uncle Sam's rancid butthole. You dodged the head.
There you go.
Wait, would you still love me if my aim was getting better?
Okay, Grunkle Stan.
I fucking love that scene so much. I just love how he's being aggressively hetero, you know? And these people, it's like the things of comedy, right? Is that it's fundamentally one of the things that make comedy is very good at like spreading beliefs, right? Because like, you know, because it's funny because it's true is a great way of like bonding over like shared opinion, right? So to have somebody just make a joke that basically is like, wow, my wife sucks, and somebody just be like, okay, why is this weird man why is this weird man bothering us? I just wanted to enjoy my fucking vacation, leave me alone. Elena, I am going to shit and piss and several other things.
It's a horror movie now.
Fucking run!
Don't run the other way, Pepino.
How would you feel if I ran the other way?
That'd be probably pretty bad. The weird thing would catch ya. Bruno Pizzi Pizza. Bruno Pizza. Do not go inside. Free drink. What? There's some lore implications, yeah.
It's weird how they like got buyout unrelated pizzeria, put in the Pepino homunculus, Pepino 2.
That was so bad.
You did it!
I sure did it, but that was so bad. Can you believe how it was so bad?
Yeah, that's so bad. Orlane, I'm so proud of you. I could
give me a little nugget?
A Tamagotchi of...
I'm so sorry, he's dead. There's a little grave for him. I'm so sorry, I forgot! Oh.
Rest in peace.
It's a pig bot. Where they're like scared and they pretend they're fine when Pepino looks.
I fucking, that's so good. I fucking love that.
They're terrified. We're going to the skull zone. Pizza scare. Is this like a Castlevania parody? It's like AVGN Boo Haunted House. Funnies. Funny times.
I remember that. You don't have to.
I've got a special cross now.
Oh, I fucking hated this one. Oh, I don't like
What's
its
the mechanic?
The cross is the mechanic.
No, but what does the cross do?
Well, you'll figure it out. Or you'll get stuck in this room like I did for 2 million years.
What does it do? Kill the ghosts. I didn't see that the first time. What ghosts? In the background? Huh? Kill the ghosts.
Okay, so...
Are they over here?
I'm gonna see how long this takes.
The only ghosts I see are in the background. Kill the ghosts? What? And there's like these little bowling pin mice.
Wait, hold on, hold on a second.
Oh, there we go. I managed to.
Do I even remember what? Do I eat?
Oh, there's the ghost.
Do I even remember what needed to be done?
Found the ghost.
I made the same mistake twice! Because I made the same mistake twice. Because when I played it, I didn't realize I could just break the iron block just by, like, doing that maneuver.
I don't know what maneuver I did.
So I got really fixated. I don't even remember at this point either. Which I think says something, but whatever.
Oh, I gotta do it again now. Whatever it was, it's time to do it again. Do I just run really fast?
Well, the iron blocks... Yeah, you just run really fast. I think the thing was before is you had to run really fast. And then slide under... Wait, what? Why'd that not break through? Oh no, you did. Okay, never mind.
Oops.
Yeah, so like, but yeah, the priests, they give you the cross and then you can kill ghosts.
I see.
That's more of the stage's 2 mechanics. The other one you've probably noticed
already. This guy
already.
chasing me around. This dumb fuck.
Yeah. He keeps possessing things.
I watched a video about the history of Sonic Omens, the fan game. And all the shit with that.
Oh.
There was one thing that I didn't remember hearing about, which was apparently at some point somebody managed to take control of their username. Like, oh, I think they deleted the Sonic Omens account or something, and then somebody else picked it up.
Yeah.
And then they just started posting about it was becoming Sonic Women's. And they were drawing all the Sonic characters as women.
It's pretty funny. I still can't believe there are people who will still go to bed and be like, yeah, Sonic Omens is the best fan game now. Because I think the thing is, like...
Sonic Movements.
Okay, so,
oh, yeah,
like, I don't want to use
the word... It's time for my favorite holiday of the year, Moomentide. My favorite time of year, Moomentide.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, what were you gonna say? About Sonic Omens?
Oh, wait, what was I gonna say? Before I got distracted. Yeah, I don't say this very often, but I think Sonic Omens is one of the few things that are genuinely quite pretentious. Because the entire appeal of that game is just that it gestures at being AAA-like, but then doesn't have anything to back it up.
In the videos that they were saying, it was like, you play it, also, and it's like, the people who would enjoy this game are people who think it looks nice, and then that's enough to impress them, and they don't care how it feels to play.
Also, by the way, you're backtracking, you know.
Well, I couldn't figure out how to move forward, so then I saw a path open up, and I was like, oh, this must be the way forward, because there's actually somewhere to go this way.
No. Okay, so just keep in mind the stage gimmick of the funny cheese ghost. Like, think about the things that the funny cheese ghost is slurping into. Okay. What do you do when they're in the television?
I don't know. You don't really do anything when they go into anything. You just kind of avoid them.
Okay, but, like, a television can't hurt you, right?
I broke it.
And where's the level design sending you now?
Oh.
So, you broke him on the television, right? And that implies that you need him for something, and you did the thing. Because it's the machine that pushed the machine that kicked you into a ball, and they gotta go in there. So you get kicked. I will admit, I did, I think, one lap around that room confused.
I didn't know you could like, suplex enemies. I've never seen that done.
You didn't know that you could suplex?
How did that happen?
I think it's just what directions you're holding when you grab them.
You've heard Peppino 20 times.
I think it's very unfair to say we've done it. I don't think it's friggin'
accurate. It's accurate and accurate. I
watched
a video last night on Strange Eons, where
yeah,
she went through a something awful forum thing about I got new clothes, and it was about well, her last two videos, including this one, have been about DIY home renovation. Something awful forum threads. And this one was really funny because it's called the Doom Bathroom. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the Doom Room.
On GameCube Online? No. Oh dang, they put the original Mario Strikers on Switch Online. Just right now. That wasn't even one that they had that they'd listed as coming to the service.
It's not charged, but it will fucking do.
Why don't we all play that together on Sunday?
Oh, that sounds like it'd be fucking lovely.
I want to do a security breach on Sunday, of course, but perhaps we could throw in strikers as well. I thought you already have it now. Was it supposed to be arriving today?
No. No, because when I was at work and the delivery people showed up, and the person who was home was like, "Oh, cool, there's a package," and they were like, "What's the password?" And they're like,
"What?
I don't fucking know." And they're like, "Nope, you don't get it." Turns out they had emailed me an email that was like, "Oh, by the way, there's a password, dipshit." Oh, there's a password, you fucking.
Are they gonna deliver it again?
It's a one-time. Yeah, they could deliver it again tomorrow. I put the guidance, like, leave it in the.
Oh, it was in the direct. Okay, so we did know Strikers was coming. But still, that's exciting. Let's play it.
But yeah. But yeah,
it's pizza time.
I'm gonna see if they email me another code. If they do that, I'm just gonna have to leave it with the person. Tomorrow I will have my fucking Switch 2 electric switch-alone, and I will play Mario Kart World, and I'll be like, wow, there's not enough turns in this game. I need more turns in my racing game.
I mean, these people would shit themselves if they played half the games that I play, I guess.
That's the thing with Nintendo, right? Pokemon fans don't play JRPGs. Mario Kart fans don't play racing games. I'm pretty sure some proper examples, probably.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck even is Metro?
You were implying it was out today.
Zelda players don't play adventure games.
Oh, okay. So July 3rd it's gonna be there, so we got some time to prepare for that. So we'll be Sunday, but soon.
Wow, imagine being July 3rd. Can you imagine being July 3rd?
I see. Okay.
I mean, could you imagine if I was an unfunny streamer?
I suppose
would you still love me?
I don't see why not.
That's a relief. It's good to know
something I was going to talk about, but then I got distracted by the Mario Strikers thing. Hold on. This may be slightly unwise, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind. It's gonna do the thing, but... Never mind.
What? Oh, you're trying to go for the boniness?
No longer. No longer tied down.
I mean, if you ever want to do a
100%
run, you can just
I probably
come back
won't 100% this.
Nah, I think it'd be really fun to see you try and 100% this game. Elena, all P rank run.
All piss rank. Elena all P rank
2-lap run. Well,
happy birthday. What the fuck is going on in there? Don't make a sound. Who the fuck is that? Oh, hey, this is the level just for you. This just says this level is great. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't stream this. I'm gonna... How do you like this level best?
I think it's clever. I think it's cool.
It's gotta get all the pizza tropes.
I think I didn't have the... Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Otherwise known as the Popes.
The Popes? Gotta find the Pope in the pizza.
Yeah, the Popes. Yeah. You gotta find the Pope in the pizza. Get the Pope in the pizza. Gotta find the Pope in the pizza. Gotta find the Pope.
Whack the rat.
The Pope in the pizza. Gotta find the Pope in the pizza. Gotta find the Pope in the pizza.
Well, you've really been tickled by this phrase.
BRB finding
it's a Saturday Night Live band. Oh, I got jump scared. It really is Five Nights at Freddy's. Easy. Oh, that's a different one. How do you like the jump scares? Well, I wonder why they didn't go for that. Did they just feel like it aesthetically clashed with the game or something?
I found the pipe pizza. I'm the pizza pop finder. How's it going?
I just realized I never finished talking about the fucking home DIY thread thing. Oh yeah, that's what happened. That's what it was. That's what I got thrown off from with the Mario Strikers thing. So it was a something awful thread about this guy doing DIY home renovation, right? Of his bathroom.
Yeah. Is this the one where they put the rocks that are going to just turn into a mold garden?
Yeah. Did you know that, like, he ended up, like, abandoning the thread because he was a misogynist and then people called him out for it? And then he just ran away?
What?
Okay, well, it started because he said that, like, the reason that he was doing this was because, was to appeal to, like, women that he would take home, right? And then he said something about, like, women play an unfair role in housing decisions. It's like the woman has the final say on whether you're gonna buy the house or not. So when people started, like, interrogating him for that, and he kept saying, like, females all the time, right? And people started, like, bringing that up. And he was just like, I bet men don't, like, make the same complaint when you call them males. He's like, I'll drop it and I'll concede that it's a problem if 4 men come to this thread and tell me that they have a problem with being called males. And they were just like, okay, so you want 4 men to refute a claim from 1 woman? Okay. And also he was talking about, like, oh well, any woman that's on the Something Awful forums doesn't represent, like, the thoughts of, like, most women, because if you're on here you're, like, weird. It's like you're not a real woman if you're on this website. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my fucking god.
And yeah, the video she was just like, you know, Something Awful has a reputation for being, like, like, really edgy, you know? So she was, like, pleasantly surprised to see them goofing on people for being misogynist. Or pushing back against it.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, it's like, how come, or it was like being called out for being misogynist sent him, or like made him, like, run away. Somebody was like, well, you don't understand, it was load-bearing misogyny.
Oh, that's so good. Also, you're doing this stage a lot better than I did on my first run, for the record. I think it's really funny that misogynists are like, my entire dating style is to just do whatever it takes to make a woman be with me. Just to put in whatever one to make it come out, make sex be dispensed, right? And then they complain. It's like, oh, I gotta buy this house, my girlfriend made me. It's like, well, who set up that power dynamic, dipshit? Like, I don't fucking know. Well, maybe you should just fucking date somebody you actually fucking liked and respected the fucking opinion of.
Also, another funny thing was that they're just like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but somebody was like, so your response to being, like, told you're being misogynist is that you're like, quit complaining or I'm going to become even more misogynist. And like he started calling the person like a nagging bitch or something like that. It was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, it's that.
It's like he started like pulling stuff out that was like
fucking...
very blatantly misogynist. It was just like, dude, you had so many chances to bail out here.
You see, what you see now is my normal state. This is a misogynist.
What the?
And
I managed to get away by going to the secret. Did you
even
see
further beyond. Oh. Oh, cool. But you could just call this a misogynist too. And this is to go even worse.
The secret saved me. That was great. Caution, live monster.
Yeah. I will say that I think your tendency to be incredibly aggressive actually helps on the stage. Because you just see an enemy that's counting down, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking kill it! I tended to get like you know, deer in the headlights. I'd get like scared.
Well, because I know I gotta kill that thing as soon as possible to prevent the thing from chasing me.
Yeah, it's just the fact that you just don't hesitate. There's no like, oh shit, I'm gonna get caught on this, it's so bad. Just kill it.
You've heard Peppino 10 times.
I love how every time when Peppino gets jump scared, he just turns into a little baby man with his little accordion. I like how in this game, like, nearly every time there's a mechanic, there'll be like a section where it's a problem and a section where it's mandatory, you know?
It's fun.
Like, throughout most of this, you want to avoid getting detected. And now it's just like, hey, jackass, it's the exact opposite now. Fuck you.
I'm fine. Oh, it's all 3 in 1 now.
That's not good.
Actually, well, there's 4 of them. There's not all of them. So I was saying, apparently these were originally supposed to be pre-rendered. They had like 3D models for them and everything, and then they didn't go for it just because they wanted the art style to be more consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have got the old man. Damn it. They released the models publicly for them, apparently. Well, that's nice at least.
I think Jerome's just sort of middle-aged.
Jerome?
He doesn't register as old to me. Yeah, it's the old man. Like, what else would I be talking about? We're talking about an old man, and I'm like, Jerome.
That's where I got boots now. Where'd those boots come from?
Fun fact, by the way, Jerome
See, this
is
what I always
John's
wanted you to have. I like how he's Rambo now. In the picture.
Yeah.
This is what I always wanted to have in Five Nights at Freddy's. Where the fuck do I go now? Did I fuck myself by killing the alarm?
Well, what was in the way?
Yeah, I fucked myself by killing the alarm.
No.
What? What did you think was going on?
Oh, I thought you just didn't know that the thing was going to respawn. Like, it respawned almost like instantly. Oh. Like, it was on screen. Then you backtracked.
You're right, I didn't know it was respawning so quickly.
Oh, okay. I feel like this stage is in a way a microcosm of Pizza Town in general. In so much as Peppino is in hell and full of bullshit, and he's scared and he's anxious. Well, no, in a hell, right? He's in a hell.
His own creation.
Right?
Pizza.
Yeah. And then, you know, it's like, so you have the anxious part of him, right? And then eventually, it's by the end of it, it's like,
mode.
you know, yeah, and he's also ready to fucking rip this shit to pieces. You know, he's gone all Doom guy, right? Because Pizza Tower is fundamentally a fast food worker piece of media, right? And that combination of absolute abject fear and stress, but also the desire to kill everybody around you, is fundamentally fast food worker coded. You know?
Very nice.
To be a fast food worker is to be backed into a corner. To live your life in the corner.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot.
Oh shit, look at you! You got an A-rank! Look at you! Elena, I got like the shittiest rank on that one.
I usually
congratulations.
I pretty much always get an A on the regular levels. It's just the boss fights I don't. Alright, well we're gonna call it good there for now.
Oh, okay. It's been a nice stream though. So I enjoyed this one greatly. Also, fun fact, you're that pizza fucker who was talking to you there. That character's name is Pizza Grandma.
Wow, I love Pizza Grandma. There's some weird dialogue from that character. Oh yeah, I still have this video. I can just play it anytime.
Well, my name is Skylar White.
I think some of the weird dialogue is because, like, she might be like pizza senile.
Pizza senile. Yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'll be back on Saturday. I'm gonna play more Velocity X and Blur, probably. And also probably some more of those games that I got today. Like Gear Club, or... No, I'll probably do Gas Guzzlers and Rock and Rush Battle Racing. I'll probably just play Gear Club on my own. Oh, oops, I've been recording this whole time. I didn't mean to record Pizza Tower.
Oh
I don't need Pizza Tower footage for me. That's okay, I can just edit it out.
No, are you not making a video of Pizza Tower, Elena?
It's a racing game.
It's a racing game if you really believe.
But you don't race in a car or nothing.
You race against the tower.
Can I race against your tower? Ooh.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then you want to play Mario Kart World with me on Sunday? On stream? Because I wanted to do
Switch 2 is here, then sure.
Mario Kart streaming.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get Callie in for that too.
But I'll only play it with you. I'll only play with you if we do 20 laps, no intermissions, Toad only. No NPCs, no items, no jumping, no wall running.
During the parking garage rally circuit stream, I was talking about how I think when like money gets involved, people go ape shit. Like I think that's part of the reason why people are being so weird about this Mario Kart is because of the price of it. When money gets involved, people lose their shit.
They do. And you can't blame them, because money is literally allowed to kill you.
But yeah, thank you everybody. I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, we're gonna do more Security Breach on Sunday too, can't forget that. Security Breach Ruin. I always have to include Ruin, or Sasha gets mad at me. If we don't say Ruin, she gets mad. Thanks everybody, see you soon. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye bye.